Hello, this is Paula, your CEO, with another message. Um, I have been trying to do as many different things as I can in this time of social distancing and situations where we can't get out and be our previous selves, where we were very physically connected and able to shake hands and hugs and all of those things. I've been trying to use as many avenues to reach out to you. Today, I wanted to send you a video message and talk to you more about the things that I am experiencing, feeling, and the things that I want to share with you that I think are super important as members of CPS Energy's team for all of you. So, as a CEO, no one is born to be a CEO. I definitely didn't think I was going to be. And I don't think when I started my career, I really understood the magnitude of it. But here I am. I am blessed and I'm fortunate to work with you, 3,100 strong, smart, dedicated people that work every single day to provide an essential service. And I think about you all the time. I am super concerned. I worry about keeping you safe. I worry about your lives. Are you feeling balanced, valued? How are you doing with your kids? It's a really difficult time, I understand, to worry about their education and their future, and to even think about many of you who have to care for parents and family members. And I understand all of the complexity of life and understand each one of you have different situations and activities and commitments that you have to follow through. And so I pray for you. I pray for the company. I pray for the city, constantly and beyond, to make sure that we can all get through this. And then I think about where we are in 2020. I started in CPS Energy. I'm in my 16th year, finally getting kind of legit. And when I started and trying to learn the industry, and I used to think about 2020, and we had all these great comments about Vision 2020, and I thought that was going to be awesome. And I also put that in perspective of how much work we've done and how creative we are and how we can help drive this industry. Even though we're a municipal entity, we have presence because of all the hard work that you do. We are strategic, we are capable, we do our work at an excellent level. And so I thought that 2020 would be this wonderful era where we would start to see so much synergies and activities and feeling great and valued. And in a billion years, I would have never visioned that 2020 we would be where we are now, the most unprecedented pandemic that the world has ever seen, and the speed of which in its escalation is just so difficult to comprehend how fast this thing has really taken over every aspect of the life that we have. And I know the pressures that we have associated just with that and trying to operate a company 24/7, 365. And again, understand that each one of you are contributing so much to make it happen. Each and every person. It takes 3,100 people to serve this community and to support the state and to support the national grid. And so, you think that the headlines associated with coronavirus will predominate every single thing that happens, and that nothing will escalate above it, and we'll be living this very complex life of certainty. And then you see one more huge thing come at the nation and come at our city, and again escalate across the globe in a way that and at speed that we've never seen before. And in particular, I want to talk about, um, the loss of life, Um, Many of you have seen the news, Mr. Floyd. Um, to watch that video, I have said to many people, not many people, to my husband and others, it is the most difficult thing I've ever seen to watch somebody just lose their life due to someone's actions on camera. And it, not to say that these things haven't happened in our history, unfortunately, but here we are. It's happened on camera, and we've all had to watch it. And I'm a big movie buff, and I know that movies aren't real, and I know that people splice and make things look like things happen. But to know that I'm watching this digital image and know that it's really real, and then understand the significance of it, and understand that many people are thinking through this, and many people, all different nationalities and races, are are devastated by what that whole incident signified. And here now I'm looking at a headline: anger and unrest sweeps across the US. And so I tried on Monday to think about it, but think about, staying focused and understanding and thinking that, not really knowing how to talk about this issue with you. But I did something. I reached out to someone who I thought was looked a little different, and just checked on them and said, "Hey, just, are you trying to have a good day? We're trying to have a meeting. Everything's okay. Just relax." And ultimately, what I got back is it's hard to concentrate because of the current unrest and the significance of what now is transpired with someone losing their life. Um, and it was hard for them to think through this. And um, and I had to stop. We want to know, and we want to ask how you're doing, and we're not trying to be nosy, but I had to figure out that people are being affected by all of these pressures, and excuse me, I'm still trying to process it myself, and so in that moment, I had to stop and talk. I ended up talking about it as a group, and I ended up following up with the individual, and really was able to get at how difficult this is. And then I understand I have a commitment that I need to talk to all of you about this thing. I wish I could tell you when coronavirus will end. I wish I had a magic crystal ball and tell you it'll be over and create certainty. I don't. I wish I could tell you when this cycle, this vicious cycle of violence and unrest would end. I don't. What I can tell you that is that I expect CPS Energy, I expect our house to be a place of safe haven for everyone, regardless of whether you are Black and of African descent, if you're of Latin descent, if you're white and of European descent, if you're Asian, Pacific Islander, and the broad um, nationalities underneath that. If you're Indian, there are so many nationalities and um, places of origin. We must respect each other. Period. This is our house, and I want you to feel comfortable that in your house you will be absolutely respected, and that our expectation is we will treat each other with the utmost respect. And I'm not saying that I'm reacting to your behaviors. I just want you to feel comfortable that we care about you. We don't judge each other by the color of people's skin and where you come from and what your backgrounds are, that all of the things that make you you, make you a critical part of our team, and you are respected for the values that you bring as an individual, and you are valued because you're part of this really important team that provides an essential service. I, we're supposed to continue to follow through on social distancing and being respectful, and everything in my mind is connected to everything. The one thing that I do know is that it is still important that we take every opportunity to connect with one another and optimize that opportunity. And I still believe that we need to check on each other and ask how each one of us is doing, check on how we're doing away from work. Again, not to be nosy, but to be supportive. We will get through this together being a team. We will get through this not blaming each other for anything, not being critical, but being understanding and appreciating one another all we can. So I wanna tell you we're all trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out many things, but I am here for you. I support you. I know that you're working really hard to get through all of these difficult times. Know that you have supervisors, managers, executives, me, all of us who want and care how you are doing individually. If you need additional help or if you want some other avenue to talk through these difficult things that are happening and get your feelings in a place where you can talk through them, I want to remind you also we have other avenues. We have the employee assistance program that we've had for a very long time. We have our care program where we have internal ambassadors and different folks outside the company that can help. Please know that there are many ways that you can get that help. And in the interim, again, this era shall pass. Um, but I just know it's really difficult. And I feel optimistic that CPS Energy will be a beacon, staying focused. We are here again. We are mission critical, essential services with wonderful people. And we will protect this house and we will set the example and we will move forward through this together being supportive. And just know that I'm here for you. Take care of your loved ones, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Working through this is how we're going to make sure that we will get through any obstacle in front of us. Best wishes.